Hey everybody, this is Derek, 20th of April 2010. I just finished watching a video called Alan Colmes on the Tea Party, and I'll put a link to the video in the more information box, and I want to go through some of the quotes in the video. It started off by the host saying, "These Tea Party people, all crazy ones?" And Mr. Alan Colmes said, "Yeah, that's it. What can I say? I love how they make the equivalency between the left wing does it too. There are a few nut jobs who call Bush a Nazi, but they didn't run around day after day with Hitler signs and with crazy, I'm taking my country back." A lot of these you knows and the so's, those type of words, he said a lot, so I'm not going to say too many. Nonetheless, the host goes and says the country wasn't been driven to hell in a handbasket, and he comes in reply saying it's not being driven to hell in a handbasket. What are they taking the country back from? The Native Americans, they're taking it back from what? There's something called an election. And the commentary moves on with the host saying they are taking it back to give to who? These people are busy complaining about the government but they are not working because they are attending these tea parties. And it did go because, but. And 52 seconds in, it sounded like they said, "Is the world retarded collecting Social Security?" And then later on, the host was commenting on how he doesn't read his emails while degrading that viewers do not think, along with CBS comments that were really degraded that company also. Nonetheless, I resumed the conversation 2 minutes and 35 seconds in with, so this poll you're talking about says these tea parties are richer than we think. They do better financially, more educated than we think. The host saying they're not all right wing nuts. You like to see how they call us nuts and crazy people, and but they are also angrier than we think. What they resent the most is how tax dollars go to help poor people. Also, 1% of them are black. This is a bunch of angry white guys for the most part. What are they angry about? That they lost an election? So they have another one coming up. Rather than running around like nuts, focus your energy on electing people that are better for the country. And then the video finished off with a debate about racism and black people. If you want to see that, it would be in the video. Nonetheless, I'm looking at this and trying to make sense of this. People talk about, you listen to the mainstream media, you get a bunch of propaganda and such, and here they are saying that, first our tax dollars go to help the poor people. I guess if you count the banks as poor, then I guess it's correct. After all, the majority of our tax dollars goes to pay off debt, which is less towards financial institutions. And, I guess if they're poor, then that's what they go to. And they also talk about, what are they angry about? They lost an election. I guess we're supposed to focus on the next one. Now, if you can't see the problem with that line, I have to say you're not paying attention. Nonetheless, the overall comments was to really show how they consider those people whom are revolting, people who want change in a positive world, to be the crazy ones, if you will. And it's really, really interesting. They're taking the country back from what? Well, they don't want slavery. They don't want a system where the bankers get rich, the rich get richer, and then they stick it to the poor people. That would be the basic scenario, at least how I see it myself. Thank you for all the comments on the video, and have yourself a magnificent day. Bye bye.